is my time. I'm on the rise, can't hold me down, I'm too fly. This is my time, ready to shine, brighter than all of the lights. Cause when it's game time, seconds away and the game's on the line. There ain't no doubt in my mind, beating the buzzer like, this is my time. This is my moment, you better bet that I'm on it. Ready and set, I'ma own it. Blast it to 10, then keep going. There ain't no coasting, I never settle, don't play. Putting the kettle to flame, I go 100 all day. Foot on the pedal, no brakes. 10, 9, paid all my dues, waited in line. 8, 7.
Graham, it's the first pre-season game of the season. How are you looking forward to it?
Been a long time coming, obviously. Really excited to obviously just get the players on the pitch and get the games going, and it's a big part of our preparation for this season, try and get as many pre-season games in as possible. We've already been in for a couple of weeks, so the training's been good. We've had 6 sessions under our belt, so probably in terms of being ready and being in a good position to start the games, I think the players will be fit and ready to go. We've obviously a few holidays, which is part and parcel of part-time football at this level, but the majority of the squad have had 5 or 6 sessions under their belt, so it is in a really good place. So yeah, just excited just to get on the pitch and play.
And you came in at the end of last season, but this is now your first full campaign, and you're able to put your stamp on the team, bring in players that you want to bring in.
Yeah, it's been obviously, it was good to get in just before, just to see what the club was all about and see obviously the players that they had and how the infrastructure was and stuff, and it's just going to keep growing and getting better and better, which is part of the reason why I took the job in the first place, was the ambition of the club. It really appealed to me, and being able to bring in some real quality players up to this stage as well, and retain the players that we wanted to retain. So we're in a real good place, and hopefully we can just bring in a few more over the coming weeks. On the pitch, what number? Cam, exactly, yeah. No, look, you got that, the pitch. Oh, now we're talking. Right, next one. Yep. Girls, you've back in now for 2 weeks, so it's about time the game started, alright? Pre-season, we'll just keep building. Everyone's going to get at least 45 minutes a day, so again, it's just a build up of minutes. As I say, we've got a big week ahead. First game's important in terms of, see if you go and play well today, you've got that momentum going into the next game, and then you end up, all of a sudden, comes first game of the season, you're in the team. Alright, so the standard on the pitch, it starts from today. Alright, you want to get in the team for the first game of the season, start playing well today. Because if you play well today, see on Thursday we'll play you. And then see on Sunday we'll play you, even though we maybe need to rotate and stuff. If you're undroppable, that counts for friendlies as well. Alright, so go and be the best player that you can possibly be, and from there it will just go and kick on. Alright, we're going to start formation. I love this formation. You'll see a lot of the teams now playing it because they know I'm obviously playing it, so the big teams are now starting to play it, which is natural, part of it. But 3 at the back, the box in the middle, 2 wide ones and a striker, alright? See the wide ones, let Snow be a back 5. The wide ones are playing as wingers, alright? If you are a winger and you don't track back, you'll just be off the pitch, because you do need to track back. Alright, wingers need to work hard. So yeah, we're looking to pin them back in. We're looking to isolate them. The 2 number 10s are really important, okay? Striker, naturally kind of play in these wee pockets, trying to suck players out. But if that one drifts there, I expect one of the number 10s to then go there. Alright? If you're a number 10, you've got a lot of freedom because you've got 2 players behind you. So they 2 players are key because they're the ones that will make things happen. You've got an overload in the middle of the pitch. So anytime we have the ball, we should have an option. Alright, you'll have an overload. It'll always be 4v3. Alright, they'll make less mistakes than I make, and they'll make less mistakes than you make. So don't go on their back. Alright, give them a break. Talk to them, by all means. Have a wee word in their ear, ask about questions if you're unsure. But don't berate them, don't get booked for calling them wankers or this, that and the next thing. Alright, captains today, well, 2 different halves. Sky will be captain the first half, Jasmine, you'll be captain the second half. Alright, both goalies. Alright, they'll lead from the back today. All right, just talking the way through the game. Okay. But, Robert, Billy.
Starting position, Sky, for the first half, be high, because we're trying to build out for the back of their sweeper keeper. As Harry said, discipline. Worst discipline in all of the league by a mile last season. That has to be killed. We're not getting another fine for that, just because you can't keep your mouth shut. I would try and overhit your corners. Right, try and land them right and tackle the ball.
This pitch should suit you, to be fair. It's a bigger pitch, so. On the team talk, you know the roles, responsibilities, things will build up, but go out there and start from the first whistle. Alright, go out, everything's done with intensity. Alright, if you don't do it with intensity and tempo, we just work you hard on training. Alright, you've seen the training so far, it's all been ball work, games, but if you're not willing to go out onto your pitch on a Sunday and work hard, we just need to do it hard on training until the message drops. Alright, this is hard work. Every game you should go into, you should work really hard. See if you're not starting, see if you're on the bench, see if you're starting, see before we get this room, you get around everyone with some good luck. Alright, high fives, fist pumps, whatever it may be, but we're all in this together. We're all around each other, high five, good luck. Alright, that's the way we go moving forward. Alright, if you're pissed off at being on the bench, if you're injured, doesn't matter. We're all a bond team. At some point throughout the course of the season, everyone will be needed. Alright, so you make sure you wish your teammate good luck. Right, let's go, come on. Come on. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Nah. Make sure you get round everyone. You got a pat in the back, Martin. A very interesting first half, shall we say. For me, the biggest disappointment is how many touches in the ball were taken and the decision making. Alright, there's bits in there that the formation's probably killing us a wee bit and getting left 3v3 and stuff, but a lot of situations are coming because we're not moving the ball quick enough. You've got centre halves who want to take players on. If you're a centre half and you're taking players on, either you're making a poor decision with the ball because you're trying to take a player on because you always have the goalie to go back to. There might not be enough movement in front of you, but the number of times we're going touch, 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 and then pressing on top of there, and by that time that passes off. We had a great wee spell. Kayla, you played one first time in Maddie, it then got recycled. Robin, you then got it and played a first time to Kayla because we just played it first time. So you can move the ball quick. I've told you before the game, playing 2 touch. I don't know why we're taking 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 touches. I said it before the game, if you're standing with the ball, just bounce it to someone and get it back. Move the ball. Every time that ball moves, the whole game changes. So if you've not got an option, it might just be a 5-yard pass to bounce back to go on it, the whole game then changes. Stop trying to take players on. I don't know if you think you're better than them or whatever, so you think you can just dribble past them all. Stop trying to do it all the time. Alright? I don't mind poor passes going out the pit. It's the first game, so that's going to happen. I don't mind that. Alright? But it's the decision making that's a big concern. And that's with and without the ball. Alright, there's times where 2 or 3 of us are going to try and press and everyone else is too deep, or there's times where we're all up and there's big gaps in the midfield, so we're just leaving a 3v3 because we're up too high and for whatever reason they're just then getting a 3v3. Alright, but stuff we can all work on. We've not really worked on it as well, so we're not overly bothered about these things in terms of the shape. What's the concerning thing is your decision making with the ball.
Yeah, quick word.
Velocity.
Okay, so the first pre-season game, it was a good experience, and for you to see your squad, obviously results don't really matter, but you've been hoping for better.
Yeah, listen, we had obviously a lot of new players in on Sunday, and some on trial, some that we've signed, and some existing players. So again, it was quite a mixed bag. So it was just good to get minutes in the legs and see where we're at and what areas we still need to strengthen, what areas we still need to improve and get better, and then obviously where we're fairly happy and content as well. So it was certainly a worthwhile exercise.
Yeah, and playing against an opposition, they're quite a direct team, get you turning, so looking at personnel that are able to cope with those demands, because you're going to be up against different types of opposition this season.
Yeah, and that's important. That's part of the reason why we've designed the pre-season the way we've designed it, in terms of the opposition we're playing and various different oppositions fight for a really good side, and they give us that test and that challenge of being very physical and very demanding on the defenders especially. So it gives us a lot of sort of backwards movements, forwards movement in terms of turning and going forward, and just different areas of fitness as well for mainly the defenders in terms of that turning aspect as well. So no, it was perfect pre-season workout in terms of the fitness side of things.
And you got a proper look at your squad. It was pretty much 2 different teams, one in the first half and one in the second. There's going to be a lot of competition for places, but that's just going to drive the standards of the full squad.
Yeah, listen, that's what we're aiming for. We are a wee bit away from where we need to be and where we want to get to. And that's when you come first game of the season, we're not even going to be at that stage, so we're waiting. We're building, we're trying to build partnerships, but we've got a lot of ongoing talks with potential players as well. So again, we're not anywhere near the finished article, and we won't be by the time the season starts. But it's going to be a work in progress. But it's just a really good starting point to see where we're at.
Hi, I'm Bex McGowan, midfielder for Gartcairn.
So Bex, you're new in the door here at Gartcairn. What was it about this club that made you want to get involved?
Just getting back in it and the club's ambitions that they've got after speaking to Harty and knowing a few of the girls that are here. Just really wanted to come and get involved in the style of play and just see how we can go this season.
And what is it you think that you'll bring to the team with the experience that you have?
As you say, experience of playing in the top league, as well as energy and just ambitious to do well. So yeah.
So obviously the aim for this season is for promotion. Looking around the dressing room, you are more than capable of that, but executing it is a different story.
Yeah, definitely. The league's It's a really tough league, and we all know that. We respect all the other teams in the league, but for us as a club, we want to go on and do the best as we can, and everyone in the changing room's more than ready for that challenge.
You would have had other offers to go elsewhere at SWPL 1 and 2, but what was it particularly about Gartcairn that attracted you here?
Just as I say, after speaking to Harty and a few of the girls, just the club's ambition and the direction that they're wanting to go in, I just thought it would be the best place for me to come back and enjoy my football. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
So in this league, there are no easy games, so you have to be on it 100% of the time. With the experience that you have, as I said already, and the quality that's in the squad, you're in the best position to be prepared for those matches.
Yeah, definitely. As you said, there is no easy game. As you say, every game we need to go in 100% and with the mindset that we're going in to win. But as you say, we need to work together, and every game is going to be a challenge. So yeah.
Perfect, that's us.
Perfect.
Wasn't that bad?
That was not bad, to be fair.
So a different test for you in the last couple of friendlies against Partick and Hearts. Stronger opposition, Hearts being full time as well, but that's where you and the team want to be.
Yeah, listen, we took the games early in pre-season because we knew it was going to be fitness first and foremost, so it's a good type of fitness. It's not just running for the sake of running, it's with a purpose as well. So we knew the other teams were going to have a lot more of the ball than us, which is fine, but we wanted to take these teams in terms of testing where we're at as a group. We set them goals in each game and we completed them. We wanted to get a certain number of passes in both games and we managed to get that. There's aspects also we need to do really well, improve in and get better at, but on the whole we were really pleased with aspects that we wanted to work on. I thought both games the group put in a real shift, and it was only when we started making changes that the real difference came through in terms of their fitness and quality came through in the end. So we were really pleased with where we're at in terms of that. Fitness wise we looked in a decent enough place, still need to improve, but we're looking in a good place. But on the whole I thought quite happy.
Yeah, and as I said, with that stronger opposition, the ambition is to get promoted, and it's to show the levels to the girls that are in the squad right now that if that's where they want to be, they need to try their very best to get to those levels.
Yeah, 100%, and that's something we need to make sure we're at in the standards, and the way they conduct themselves both on and off the pitch is really important, and the work rate and the attitudes that these teams have got. So it's important that we take what we got from these friendlies, make sure we get better, improving them, and then work towards our goal for this season.
I'm Madison Maxwell on loan from Rangers to Gartcairn and play striker. Coming in from the girls' game, obviously, into the women's game, it's been more of a challenge, but it'll be good, like, because the physicality is bigger, it'll be good for me to develop as a player. What made me like want to come to Gartcairn and be here for the season was obviously how Graham and Robert and all that were, like how much they wanted you, and they could see where they wanted to go with the club, and they had ambition to what they wanted to do and how they wanted to play football. Coming into like the changing room with new players, which obviously are a bit older than me, it's been good. They've helped me like settle in and haven't made me like feel as younger as I've been. Yeah, obviously like playing in against the higher teams in pre-season obviously is showing you like where you like want to be, like where I want to go. My aims for this season, like coming into the new club, is obviously to get as many goals as I can as being a forward, and just develop myself as a player and not like being shy to play the game. Obviously that I've stepped up to women's now.
So how are we shaping up for pre-season then?
It's actually looked good. It's been a different pre-season from what we normally would do. With Graham coming in, actually, we do normally take quite a bit of friendlies, but it tends to be kind of a later on in the calendar of the pre-season. But we've come in and we've taken them right away, which has been good. Actually, it's been different because we've got so many new players. Lets us actually see the players in an actual game environment. So that's the kind of a difference. Whereas before we've had a kind of a settled squad, and we know what these players can do. But for this season, it's been completely different. So it's been really good. Really enjoyed it. And you get to see certain things, whether certain things are working and not working. So it's good in that respect. And even looking at certain formations, players into certain formations, worked in one game, didn't work in another game. You're thinking, right, what are we doing wrong here, you know? And it's about learning that and seeing what players are comfortable. And now we're starting to see them building up a bit of rapport with each other, which is good. And that bodes well for me for the rest of the season going forward. And actually the strength and depth in the squad now it's good. It fills you with a wee bit of confidence. We're never overconfident going into a season, because you never know what other teams have done and whatever else, but it just means that you can go into a game knowing that if you need to change things and move things about, you've got a squaddy, 17, 18, and the players coming on, match winners as Graham likes to call them, as he's christened them. These players coming on don't weaken you in any shape or form, enhance the team. You know, you might bring pace on with 20 minutes to go. Suddenly it's a different game. So no, it's really good. Pre-season's going well, but different. So it's good.
Yep, just another game, obviously Armadale today, second last game before season starts, so opportunity just to continue with the building of the minutes and the legs, and looking to build partnerships. Obviously a lot of new players that we've spoken about already, but big thing is just the way we play and try to build up the partnerships, the rotations, the movement, the speed of play. So hopefully we can see it all coming together today, and hopefully get a good performance out of them in a nice, beautiful, sunny day in Airdrie. Mate, if you want to sponsor the documentary, Volvic, that's the way forward. Free water, free water.
Sing. Brilliant. Ball as well. That's in.
Well done, Pete.
What a goal.
Well done.
Look at that.
It's not that the GPS app. Thanks, Paul. That's not even
Right in, done. Right done.
Good job. That's alright. If I had ice in it, I think. Get the ice in it for the bucket.
I'll bring ice next week.
Ah.
For them now. It's nice you get the benefit of it. Really well done.
You're at it. Fucking please. It's been that goal. Fucking please. It's on my foot.
Did you take your hang me out for trip it?
Is it warm out there, Billy? Aye.
Hey, don't you forget the goalies, man, the yellow goalies.
Aye, don't worry about the goalies. I'll get to the goalies in a minute. Goalies.
They came with their own special pack.
Oh, did they?
Aye.
Goalies are always last, but they're most important. You know what I mean?
What team will be? River Blue.
We're wearing blue, so we'll be in blue.
Oh, I like that.
If we were wearing red, we'd be in red.
That's it. It's going to confuse them. For away, home, what?
Right, okay. Are we all good to go? There's Yasmin there, everyone else. Sorry, Shannon, don't take it personally.
No, it's fine.
But you might. Right, this is what we've been building up for. The excitement's good, but it's really, really important we control everything today. Alright, your attitude, your temper, that was the word I was looking for. Everything's controlled today, alright, including the tempo of the game. It's absolutely roasting out there, so we can't press all the time. we can't just run about headless chickens all the time. I know we're fit, we're energetic, we want to get about, but we're going to have to pick and choose. All right, ball goes out of play. Can we play fast, or do we need to recover and slow down? All right, we have to control and dictate this tempo today. All right, if it turns into a game of just going back and forward, both teams, one team goes forward, the other team just and it just comes into a basketball match, it will suit them. All right, we need to control everything. All right, so when we have it and we're playing with tempo. All right, defenders two touch play. All right, just keep the ball moving. All right, our pass count should be the highest it's been all season, all pre-season, because of the type of day it is. So let the ball do the work. All right, just move all the time. You don't need to be taking players on. Defenders, never ever should you be taking players on. Just play the ball, move it quick. All right, into midfield. The way they're set up is exactly how we spoke about on Thursday. All right, there's only one change. It will be Patterson. Megan Patterson will play instead of the girl Rebecca Robertson. The rest of the team's exactly how we called it and predicted. So the research has been no bad. All right, so they'll be 4-3-3, 4-2-3-1, whatever you want to call it. All right, it's effectively player for player all over the pitch. All right, so when we have the ball and we get the ball in the final third, 1v1s, 2v2 situation. Let's go and punish them. All right, when we have the ball, the front five, so your right, your left, your 10 and your two strikers, go and play. All right, you're all experienced enough players, played at good levels, just go and express yourselves and go and create and score goals. That's your job. All right, if you go and do your job, and then when we have the ball attacking, what we'll say, Kirsty in particular, just make sure that we don't get isolated 1v1s defensively. All right, so Jade talking from the back, Chloe, Maddie, if you need to pull one of the two centre mids to create that defensive overload, we do it. All right, so just making sure when we have the ball, we control that. All right.
So Yasmin, opening day of the season here against St Johnstone, the girls looking forward to it?
Yeah, I think they're absolutely buzzing, just hoping for a 3 points, but even if you look at them now, they all just look right up for it. Even in the changing room, everybody's bouncing about, so hoping for the 3 points.
A personal note, a little bit disappointing for you after all the build-up of pre-season. You've picked up a little injury. It's seen you having to miss out today.
Yeah, no, I'm gutted, man. I wish I could go on and do my part for the girls, but it's just one of the things. It's about rest and stuff, so hopefully next week I'll be back.
Exactly, it's a long season. There's no point risking it in the opening day.
Yeah, definitely.
So what is your prediction for today?
I think the girls 4-0 win, hopefully. Goal scorers, I think Kayla McDonald will be up there. Maybe Chloe with a bullet a header, maybe. So hoping to see some good goals.
Let's go.
I hope you all know and understand that that's nowhere near acceptable level, because it's fucking rubbish. See, if you want to go out there and play as individuals, if you didn't want to play as a team, you're in the wrong sport. This is a team sport. As I said to you before the game, not just 11 starting, we've got players on the bench, players on the squad today. Alright? If I'm sitting on that bench, by the way, I'm fucking buzzing. I'm sitting going, by the way, I'm coming on the day and getting a fucking starting spot next week. That's what I'm thinking if I'm on that bench. Alright? Too many times, too many players want touches on the ball. Too many players. What did we see on Thursday nights where we could get joy? Wide areas and in behind St Johnson's defence. How many times have we turned them? How many times have we given Emma or Meg the ball 1v1? How many times have they got the ball and actually went 1v1? Emma, you get the ball once, right, through no fault of your own at times, alright, but you need to demand the ball more. First time, she gets booked. When did we give her the ball again after that? She's playing against a player, she's run once, that got booked, and we've not given her the ball again. That's fucking stupid. And I know, I didn't take that personally, please, alright, but that's just, if she gets the joy once, gets a booking, see the next time I get the ball, give her it. Because if she runs it again, red card, bang, off. Right, let's be relentless, come on. You right? Come on. Come on, back half. Come on. Let's go, come on.
Yes, yes,
So opening day of the season, got away with a victory there with a late winner. The result you wanted, but performance could have been a bit better.
Aye, when you say got away with it, I think that's probably the right description. But again, it's part of the character and part of the non-negotiables we say to the players, and one of them is never giving in. And I think you see that 1-0 up against 10 players. Yeah, we missed a few chances in the first half. St Johnstone were decent, but we could have very easily just felt sorry for ourselves when St Johnstone equalised. But the character for them was fantastic, and obviously just pleased to get the result more than obviously the performance.
Yeah, there's a lot of positives to take that performance, and getting the win was the important thing. So there's definitely space to build here.
Yeah, exactly. And listen, before the game, it was about getting the 3 points. We know the performances aren't going to be perfect. It's day one of the season, and yeah, we've done well in pre-season. The group's a brand new group pretty much. So again, as I say, we've only got 4 or 5 here from last year. So you're talking about 15, 16, 17 brand new players here. So it will take time to gel, but that still doesn't get away from the fact that we need to do better. But to still have that resilience as a group, and I think that's a massive credit to the players as well.
Eva, how's it feel? First game of the season, coming off the bench as well and scoring the winning goal.
Obviously, it was a tough game. I think we played well for the first 70 minutes or something, but through the weather, it being so hot, our legs were giving way. But it was good to come on and make an impact. Obviously, getting my first goal for the season and for the team in general, so that was good.
So, how do you take this into next week going forward?
I think we just need to obviously focus on training this week, do analysis and see where we're going wrong and work on the areas there. Obviously, we'll hopefully keep a clean sheet next week, but no, the girls done well, and hopefully we can take the win into next week and the following games after that. Good.
Right!
Gartcairn 1, full post match.
No, it certainly wasn't the performance we were after. Just really disappointing all over the pitch. Could have done so much better. At certain times, disappointing goals to lose as well, where we kind of gifted them the goals. But yeah, listen, we know the journey we're on. We're going to have ups and downs. We've not quite clicked yet. Hopefully that will come soon. We're still looking to try and build up partnerships, relationships, all that sort of thing. So we know it's going to take time. But it was more the manner of the performance and that we didn't do the basics, and that was really disappointing. But we'll go again this week and hopefully pick ourselves up.
Do you think that this could maybe be a catalyst of the standards expected for some of the players? Obviously it's a really strong dressing room, but no game's a gimme.
No, and listen, to be fair to them, we know that we've talked about that from day one, and these things can happen in this league. You can lose games at any time, and you can find yourself up against it. So it's really important that we find ourselves bouncing back, and that's going to be the real challenge, is if we feel sorry for ourselves, or if we can go and work hard at training this week and then go and bounce back against Rossvale next Sunday.
So looking ahead to Rossvale, do you think you envisaged there being many changes? You've made quite a few changes at half time, obviously you weren't happy with things, and there was a better performance in the second half.
Yeah, listen, we've built a squad. Obviously we know it's going to be real competition throughout. We'll need to go and do our homework on Rossvale first and foremost, see where they're at, see where we think we can get the most success, and then we'll probably pick a team around that. But also we need to see who trains well, who doesn't train well as well.
What's your fucking following? What's my routine?
What was your routine to get ready today, Harry?
No, I had a big Red Bull instead of a wee Red Bull. What? I did? And the big Red Bull instead of a wee Red Bull today.
Late and all, is that part of your routine?
You laughing at?
Do I get one, Scott?
Good, that was good,
See when you've done up 3 nights a week, Scott, you're a little laugh at these things, you know what I mean? Where were you Wednesday? Where were you Wednesday, Scott?
Dropping flowers in Wednesday.
Busy.
Oh, I've been leaving early, aye.
I wasn't here.
Oh, so you're talking about me being
I went
late?
to
Oh, so you weren't here?
Robert's.
So you
I
did
dropped-
drop it, so you did come in and you dropped it
I
in.
came for an Alice and I dropped flowers off at our lovely Robert.
And left me alone.
By the way, Claire never
What
even
am I
had a chance to
going to
ask me when it came in.
What?
She was already in, nosying.
I was
She was
like,
away
I
up the stairs in the bathrooms and everything.
No, I wouldn't let me have a look.
Kaylee, you want to come in? Robert said, she's up the stairs.
Listen, I like to do my music.
What's your thoughts on the new house? Is it better or?
It's lovely. Got a wee fireplace hanging over there. It's lovely too.
Oh.
Oh, that would be too easy, Lauren. Fuck's sake, man. Yes, it would be.
We'll get cracking on. Really good week's training, alright. All 3 nights have been absolutely fantastic, alright. You've bounced back really well. Now it's important that you go and keep a performance in on the pitch. Alright, we've picked a team and picked a shape that we feel is going to work today in terms of where they're strong, where they can hurt us. We know that. Their team's exactly what went over on Thursday night. Alright, there's no changes. Apart from the girl Jackson and Sammy, centre halves, the same full backs, same 2 centre mids, same wingers. The girl Whiteford, whether she plays as a striker or drops in, that'll happen at times, alright. Just on that one, alright, the reason we went for a diamond, they're strong through the middle, go and win the battle, go and compete, but then the quality will come through, alright. So minimise their strengths, and then we should have the numbers, alright. Go and press our 2 centre halves high, alright. Kayla, stay really high today, alright. You and Morgan, alright. We don't need you dropping in there because we're already overloaded in that area. If for whatever reason she does drop in, because there will be times, that's the nature of the game, we need to make sure we've got 2v2. We want a 2v2 against our central defenders, alright, to create. Morgan, stay long. That's your job, stay long, play on the shoulder. You should be getting caught offside today, that's fine, alright, because you'll eventually time your run well, we are playing on the shoulder and you'll get opportunities, alright. If you touch the ball 3 times and score a hat-trick, you've done your job. Alright, we don't need you getting involved in the play and the build-up. We need you staying long, stretching the game, occupying them, like we showed in the analysis, where they don't want to drop in. Alright, so if it is Kayla's the one that drops in and you just occupy their centre backs. alright, all the time. Just run them into the ground. Full-backs, I think we're comfortable just letting them have it in the areas, alright. If it happens that they come, alright, ideally we start like that, centre half's got on it, we go and press, it doesn't get to the full-back, alright. If this one drops in here, we press there and we press there so she can't go to full-back. Alright, we don't press that side because if we press that side, it just goes there and then out. Alright, if it does go to full-back, that's the only position that they should have comfortable possession on. Alright?
You guys, oxygen is a precious element. Don't fucking waste it. We moan at each other. No moaning. There you go. Oxygen is precious.
Fucking superb, Robert. Let's go.
2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes.
Just a push in time. I knew we'd be together, and would you be mine?
It's a dominant team performance today. Obviously, you've come away with 7-1. You've got your first couple of goals, first couple of stats. How does that feel?
Yeah, it feels good. It's good reaction from last week, and I'm glad to get off the mark myself. And obviously, I came off the bench last week and to start today and have a dominant performance, and it was good.
Talk us through your goals then. 2 goals today.
Yes, first one's just a ball through and it's a decent finish. Probably had a few chances before that I should have put away. So it was good to get that one off the mark. The second one's just a strike, and to be honest, I've never hit one like that in my life, so I probably won't again.
So obviously going forward into next week, how do you take this momentum forward?
Yeah, it's good. It's a positive result to build on, and I think we're only getting better and stronger as a team. So it's good to go into next week full of confidence and hopefully carry it on.
I think this is the team just hitting the ground running now, starting to gel properly.
Starting to get to know each other and know how we play and just making connections and yeah, it's good. We just need to keep it going.
Thanks for chatting.
So hearty, convincing win there over Ross Vale. Really happy with that after last week's performance.
Yeah, absolutely delighted. We obviously disappointing last week. More of performance than anything. Just we felt we could have done a lot better, and I think second half we were better last week, and we kind of maintained that. Trained really well this week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday we were excellent, and then carried into the game against a good Ross Vale team.
It was some really good individual performances there today, which shows the strength and depth of the squad as well after making some changes following last week.
Yeah, listen, I think we've said this to the girls right across the course of the season. It's going to take a squad to actually go and compete and go and do really well and win stuff. But yeah, first and foremost, I was really happy with the response that they gave us, and we don't like singling players out individually. But again, even if you look at Dion getting on the pitch, it was a year ago yesterday she had her operation for her ACL, so to get her on the pitch today was a massive thing as well. So again, performance is excellent, but wee moments like that are really special for players.
And throughout the league in the last couple of weeks, it'd be good to set down a marker with such a big win that you are there to challenge for the title this season.
Yeah, listen, it's a long season. We know that teams are going to beat each other. It's going to be competitive. Everyone's going to have good games, bad games. I think the biggest thing for us was getting a good performance. We beat St Johnstone. I didn't think we played brilliant. We were poor last week. Although the stats probably show that we probably had more chances, dominated the game, completed double the passes, whatever. But I felt we were poor, so challenge the girls, and it was a manner of it as well. It's hard enough to win games, but to win games and put on a good performance was really obviously pleasing.
Adam McDonald, central midfielder, Gartcairn.
Yeah, Abby, so get your first win of the season against St Johnstone, then brought back down to earth with the resulting performance against Killy, but back with a bang against Ross Vale. So it's been a bit up and down early on in the season, but the signs are good for improvement.
Yeah, I think it's the nature of this league. We've got teams, very good teams at that are going to take points off each other, and no game's going to be an easy one. I think we kind of was a kick up the backside we needed against Kilmarnock. I feel like we got away with a mediocre performance against St Johnstone, if we're being honest. And as I said, the performance wasn't good enough against Kilmarnock. But I think the pleasing thing for the girls, and I think Graham will agree as well, that not even the result against Ross Vale, it was actually the performance as well was pleasing, and to have so many different goal scorers and play some really good football was good. So we're heading in the right direction.
Talking of goal scorers, you've managed to get a couple in the last few games, absolute worldies as well. Is that something that you've been looking to add to your game, as obviously you're looking at promotion?
Yeah, I spoke to Graham at the start of pre-season, and we had a wee bit of back and forth about the amount of chances I missed, and obviously I wasn't happy, but I knew that was something I had to work on. So I am glad that I've added goals to my game already, and it's kind of made me a wee bit more confident about the season ahead. It's something I've highlighted as something I would like to add to my game, more goals and assists as well. So it's positive to get off to a good start, and makes it even better that they were a wee bit special.
You're sitting second in the league at the moment. It's very early days, but it's all going to come to fruition come the end of the season. So every point counts, and you want to be in the mix all throughout the season.
Yeah, as I said previously, I think it's going to be a really competitive league. We just need to take it game by game. No game's going to be easy, as we've already seen in the season. Everyone kind of takes points off each other. So I think we said game at a time and keep improving. I think we've got a really good squad here and a new one at that. So I think at the beginning there's been some teething problems, but hopefully as the season goes on we can gel and become closer and see us challenging at the top.
This better bet that I'm on it. Ready and set, I'ma own it. Blasted to 10, then keep going. There ain't no coasting, I never settle, don't play. Putting the kettle to flame. I go 100 all day. Foot on the pedal, no brakes. 10, 9, paid on my dues, waited in line. 8, 7, now it's about time that I take mine. 6, 5, king of the jungle, heart of a lion.